What if what you wanted, the thing that you wanted in your life, I could show you how to have it without having to actually do the work? This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let me show you how to act as if you already have what you want, which is one of the most powerful law of attraction techniques in the entire world. Let's go right into it. So the first thing that you got to understand is that it's not crazy at all to act as if, even though your physical senses tell you that you might not have the thing or be the thing yet in your life, whether it's more money or love, or you want to change who you are, your physical appearance, or your job. Those are outer stimuli. So they're not reality. And what you have to understand is that there was a Newtonian model of physics, which basically told us that matter, everything was matter, and that matter was a solid object, and it gave us a separation between energy and matter. Albert Einstein disproved that with E equals mc squared, which was basically telling us in a nutshell that matter and energy are essentially one and the same. And by that I mean, what is matter? Matter is the physical world. So matter might be the physical circumstances of your bank account, of your relationships, of your love life, of anything like that, right? That is matter. That is the physical world. But when we started examining the nature of light after E equals mc squared, what we found out was that matter isn't solid at all. In fact, 99.999% of matter is empty space, is energy that we can't even see. So matter in and of itself is energy. So the building blocks of the entire physical world are actually energy. And what is consciousness? It's directed energy. And what are you? Your consciousness manifested. And what are you manifested as? Well, that depends what you hold in your consciousness. So this is mind-blowing when you understand this. Because when you understand that, then you understand that the basis of reality is consciousness. And whatever you see with your eyes or hear with your ears is merely a reflection of where consciousness has been in the past. So if you want to change the future, you only can change the future by in the present right now. So what's important to understand out of that is right now in this present moment, your consciousness can change your future. So right in this moment, you can essentially predict your future bank account, your love life, where you want to live, all of those things. You can do that all. And if that sounds crazy, it's just because you're living by the idea that you'll believe it once you see it. But that's not how reality works. Believe it once you see it. No, it's the exact opposite. You'll see it when you believe it, because life and all of the circumstances in life are matter. But matter is a reflection, is pure energy, and it's a reflection of your consciousness. And so you take that a step back. So why is it hard for you to walk around and live as if you are doubling your income, as if you're living your dream life, you've attracted your soulmate, or whatever it is, whether you're this influential doctor? For me, it was that I'm an influential thought leader, author, speaker, seminar leader, coach, online trainer. I have a bunch of online courses. You can download my free success hypnosis down below that'll program your subconscious mind. I had to be this person even though my physical circumstances said that I didn't have that. The only reason that that's hard is because the way that your brain works is that every time that you have a thought pattern, and a thought pattern starts to develop, in neuroscience it's called brain cells that fire together, wire together. That your brain hardwires in certain ways based off of the ways that you perpetually think or see the world. So your brain actually wires towards the identity of, I'm somebody who makes $10,000 a year. I'm somebody who's very bad with women. I'm somebody who's very bad with men. I'm somebody who's very bad with numbers. Your brain actually hardwires in a certain way. So the only reason that it's hard for when somebody says, hey, act as if you already have what you want, the only reason that that's hard is because you're working against your brain chemistry. your brain chemistry immediately gets uncomfortable because it's against the way that your brain has wired. Your brain wires like that for evolution to make it easy for you to habitually think certain patterns of thought. So literally what's happening is you are wiring in a certain way. So that being so, the only reason that it's difficult for you to act as if is because your brain's wired. Now I share all of that because when you understand that, then you say, oh, okay, it's the same reason that it's hard for me to pick up an 80-pound weight. Why? Because my muscles haven't wired to a degree that they can pick that up. Your brain hasn't wired to a degree to accept that you're this different person or you have this different life. So it's okay. That's the perfect thing you want when you meet that resistance, because that means you're starting to break away from your pre-programmed brain. Now, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. What's your subconscious mind? Your subconscious mind controls 95% of your life. Psychologists say 95% of your life is governed unconsciously, subconsciously. We have 65,000 thoughts in a day, and you don't remember them. Why? Because 95% of them are subconscious, they're unconscious. Psychologists tell us we have 70,000 thoughts, or that we have 70% of our 60,000 thoughts are negative and redundant. So you have 65,000 thoughts in a day. 70% of them are negative and redundant. Why are they negative and redundant? Because your brain has wired in a certain way to make it easy for you to think the same things over and over and over again. That's it, that's the only reason. So if you can habitually start to get emotionally involved in a new idea, a new ideal, a new vision, a new dream, a new reality, what do you think will happen? Your brain cells will wire in a different way, right? That's the way it works. The only reason that we think something is because our brain has started to hardwire in that way, and it becomes a habitual perception. That's what perception is. It's a habitual way that you look at the world. So act as if you already have it. Now, the simplest way to do that, and there's a million evidence, and I'm gonna link the videos in. Cam Newton, who is a Super Bowl winning quarterback, or the Super Bowl quarterback, they didn't win, for the Carolina Panthers, he was asked in an interview before the Super Bowl, Cam, did you ever imagine you'd be here? He looked at the camera and he said, I was a millionaire and a Super Bowl quarterback long before I ever was one. And there are so many stories of that over and over and over, of the most successful people in the world who became what they wanted in their imagination before it could show up in reality. Imagination is the precursor to your future. So when you can deliberately start to spend a few minutes with your eyes closed embodying a new idea, when you can start to get an index card and you write down, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. Mine says, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a world-renowned thought leader inspiring millions of people. I've had that for 7 years. I look at it every day. I tell myself that every day. Before I leave the house, I walk into the grocery store knowing that I'm inspiring millions of people, and I'm a very influential thought leader that's making a difference in millions of people's lives. I tell myself that every single solitary day. So the question is, what's your vision? Because you can't act as if unless you have a clear picture of what you want. Your mind works in pictures. Your brain works in pictures. You have a picture of who you think you are. You have a picture of your bank account and what you think you can earn. You have a picture of what you think you can and can't do in your love life. You have all of it. You have a clear image. And that clear image that you've continuously thought about and you've continuously given attention to has impressed into your subconscious mind, and then it becomes autopilot. That's why they say human beings are creatures of habit, because you have a subconscious mind that has an image that works itself into the future. Your brain has become wired that way, and it projects that consciousness onto reality. In other words, the energy, your thoughts are energy that can measure the actual brain waves that your thoughts are producing. They measure that stuff. So that's producing an energy that's going out and sending a force out into this energetic field called reality that looks like there's solid objects and there's solid matter, but it's not. We learned from Albert Einstein that it's all energy, and that energy is influencing the circumstances of your life to mold them into what we think and see as physical objects and your reality. You can change that. But the first question is, what's your vision? Who do you want to be? What do you want to become? And then from there, write it on an index card. Spend 5 or 10 minutes every single day with your eyes closed. Download my free success hypnosis. Download that and listen to that every day. Start imagining yourself already the person that you want to be. jakeshypnosis.com down below, and close your eyes and see yourself in that place, and it's gonna feel weird. Your mind's gonna say like, nah, you can't do that. Nah, this isn't real. That's great. That's what you want. You're pushing up against the resistance of the way that your brain is programmed, of the way that your subconscious mind is programmed. That's what you want. And when you do that over a course of time, things start to change. I mean, heck, a weed can grow through concrete. A weed can grow through concrete. That seems impossible. You can surely hold the images that you have in your mind and impress them upon the energy substance of reality, because you're one and the same with it anyways. So start with those exercises. Download my free success hypnosis down below. Press the subscribe button in the corner. Comment where in the world you're coming from. I'm in Maui. I hope that you're having an amazing day. Be sure that you download my free success hypnosis. Press the subscribe button, and I'll see ya on the next video.